Sexual health is still such a taboo topic for a lot of people, yet it plays a huge role in overall confidence and quality of life. Why do you think so many men hesitate to talk about this? And why is it so important that we change that?
There's stigma around sexual health and a man's ability to perform. I think a lot of times it's linked to their masculinity or their virility. I think that there are societal expectations. I think that there is an insecurity around talking about something because it affects their self-esteem. And so I really think there's multiple reasons for that. But ultimately, I think it's just not talked about enough. We haven't created a comfortable space for men to come and discuss these issues and see what treatments are out there for their concerns.
I totally agree with all of that. And I think another big reason is vulnerability. I think men have a harder time being more vulnerable. And I think probably, like you said, because of the societal norm or expectations in this area, maybe they don't realize how common this issue really is for a lot of men. So that brings me to my next question. How common are issues like ED, decreased sensitivity, and performance struggles?
Which actually estimated about 30 million men in the US alone are affected by erectile dysfunction. So it's a really common problem. And a lot of people think that it's age related or mental health related, but there's actually other causes to erectile dysfunction, and that's where we come in. So we actually offer something that does get to the root cause of the concern, and we're able to provide a solution for men in and around the Sacramento area and greater.
I was reading a study that said that ED actually affects 1 in 3 men by the age of 40 and over 50% of men by the age of 50.
It is very common, and we don't even know, because how is it reported? I think this is actually probably something that's underreported.
I agree with that too. And that's exactly why I wanted to have this conversation today, because here's the thing. If you're struggling with ED, decreased sensitivity, or just not feeling like yourself sexually, you're not broken. This is common. And more importantly, it's treatable. So we've got to stop thinking that just dealing with it or popping a pill is the only option, because that's not true. That's where treatments like GAINSWave come in, and we're talking about quick fixes that give you temporary results, but instead we really need to be talking about things that are addressing this concern.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's break it down for anyone who's actually never heard of GAINSWave before. What exactly is it and how does it work?
GAINSWave is a device that uses high-frequency, low-intensity sound waves. That effectively addresses two of the common issues that lead to erectile dysfunction. Number one, as we age, we stop producing blood vessels within the penis. That helps with maintaining an erection. The other thing is that as we age, we develop microplaques in these blood vessels that decrease blood flow. So using these sound waves, we can actually break up these microplaques and also induce tissue regeneration or neovascularization, where we're developing new blood vessels within the penis so that you get harder, stronger, longer lasting erections.
Yeah. And there's a lot of treatments out there that claim to improve sexual function, and some of them do work. And we actually use a lot of them in conjunction with GAINSWave at Zen. But what really, aside from what you just said, what makes GAINSWave so different from the standalone things like pills, injections, or pumps?
If we think about it, the goal is to increase blood flow. So we can induce that temporarily with medications, supplements, penis pumps. We can make those things happen, but it's a band-aid for a bigger problem. And I think that that's where GAINSWave comes in, is we're actually addressing that root cause of the problem. And then, yeah, do we recommend doing all the other things with it? Yes, because it's actually going to help you. But this is the only thing out there that is really addressing the root cause.
And I love that, because I know a lot of men don't just want to rely on medication forever. They want real results that last so that they can last.
Absolutely. I think there are people out there that they may have sensitivities to certain medications. They may have medical conditions that keep them from being able to take these medications and supplements. If you have something that is going to naturally help with increasing the blood flow to help your sexual performance, why not?